Do you know the reason I'm going to ask you? It's because I do a little bit of journalism around the local area, and I know that there's a section 60, I believe, at the moment in certain areas of Walsall, and I believe that's due to the knife crime that's been going on, or alleged knife crime. I believe it's a section 60.
Yeah, we haven't used a section 60 yet. Okay, well, we've just used our powers.
Right, okay.
But to use section 1
of PACE.
Looking for any weapons, basically.
Right, okay.
Because there's been a few incidents in the local area of violence, so that's the reason that guy's been searched.
So was it a case of you had a description and he fit the description and that's why he's been searched? Because obviously I imagine for you to have to search someone even under section 1 of PACE.
I'm satisfied. I've been as officer supervisor. I'm satisfied there's sufficient grounds to do the search.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't got to give you the grounds to search, but
no, of course you haven't.
We watch behaviours.
Right. Okay.
We are running a knife arch operation down there. Okay. Where we're asking people. So if we get any strange activity around the knife arch,
right. Okay.
People don't want to walk through it.
Yeah.
It's obviously suspicious.
Yeah.
We build up grounds then, and then we obviously.
Is this a new operation in place in Walsall, or is this something you've been doing for a little while?
It's part of Operation Guardian.
Operation Guardian.
Yeah, we are the Guardian Task Force.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So we go all around the force area.
Yeah.
Where there's high demands and where there's high levels of under 25 violence.
Right. Okay.
Okay. To engage with the public, tell them what we do, but also to disrupt that sort of behaviour and that activity of violence.
Okay, I find that quite interesting.
Yeah, using a variety of tactics. The knife arches is just one tactic.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've used stop and search too, but obviously with sufficient grounds. Yeah.
Is there any way I can get any more information on that kind of whole operation that's taking place? Well, if I got in touch with someone like your media office, do you think they would probably...
If comes and ask them about the Guardian Task Force or ask them about Operation Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay, because we work in conjunction with partners, local council, business improvement districts, and so the violence reduction unit, and it's about providing diversion to young people who get gang violence, that type of thing.
Okay.
Try and get them diverted from that.
Yeah.
But obviously we are sort of the enforcement side of things, where we do stop and searches.
Right. Okay.
But we also try and engage with the young people. And do home visits and divert them into partner organisations to get them off the streets.
Of course, I get that.
A lot of it is exploitation.
Yeah, of course.
County lines ties in with all that.
Yeah. So there's no way you can tell me whether he was caught. Anything was on him, his possession.
But he's obviously been arrested.
He's obviously been arrested, which may believe that he has been. It's just that I heard the young gentleman say that you actually didn't find anything on him. So that's why I thought I'd ask. That's kind of his claim at the moment is you've caught nothing on him, but he's been.
Yeah, I don't know what the outcome's going to be.
Okay.
But clearly his behaviour has caused us some concern. So he's been searched and now he's been arrested.
No, that's fantastic. Cheers for your time. And can I just get your collar number?
Yeah, 7254 Sergeant Fryer.
Okay, and you work Walsall.
We're working in Walsall for a short while.
Yeah.
And then we do go elsewhere.
All right. Fantastic, and cheers for your time, mate. Yeah, thank you. So, as we see there, there is a operation going on at the moment in Walsall, and that is to do with, as you heard, Operation Guardian, and that's going on because of a high level of knife crime in the Walsall area, or this area particularly. So there was a male just there, but I didn't have the camera rolling in time. That had just been taken away, so I thought I'd ask that officer what it was that was what it was all about, so it'll give you a little bit of an idea. But they do have something called a section 60, which I will try and find more information about what that. Police still floating about. Police still floating about. Ah, metal detectors. Ah, that's what he must have been on about with the knife arch thing that he was on about. Do you want a hot drink or anything? You sure? Hot food, anything like that? You sure? Alright mate, no worries, yeah? So, I'm going to bring you up here and I'm going to show you what they've got here in the this must be the knife arch thing here. So this is just highlighting for the video here, mate, what you've got set up here.
What are you going to post it on? Facebook Live or?
It's going to go on a few platforms. It's going to go on my own website that I've got.
What's your website?
BearBrittonAudits.com.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then it's going to go on a few other platforms as well, maybe. I find this quite interesting. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing either. Some people will say, oh, it's kind of against our rights being searched or having to come through but I think it's quite a good idea.
Yeah, it is. And if you got any questions about that chap has been arrested for quite a serious offence. He's wanted for.
He has.
He was wanted for an offence.
He was wanted for.
Yeah. So. So
okay, no problem.
So that's all watching his behaviour around this operation.
Right. Okay.
Which is here to prevent under 25 violence.
Do you just kind of like you two that operate from here, or will you have other colleagues deployed around Walsall as well?
I can't go to.
You can't go into any more. That's fine, mate. That's fine. No, that's fine. Like I say, I don't know what I'm allowed to ask, what I'm not, or what you're going to divulge in. Do you know what I mean?
Using a variety of tactics. It's not just me and my colleague.
Yeah.
It's just not the poles. We've got the bike. You know, we might have dogs, might have drones, might have helicopters. We might have, whatever, plainclothes officers. But I can't go into details.
So I assume these are metal detectors, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So how come they wouldn't be going off now when you've got... Imagine everyone carries things like keys and things like... Does it have to be of a certain size? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Well, look at your website.
Yeah, no, do. As I say, it's for no more than public interest. It's not to kind of get on your case or anything like that, mate. It'll be a nuisance. Yeah, if you told me to bugger off now, I'd disappear, you know what I mean? So...
I wouldn't do that.
But anyway, I'm going to let you get on. It was only just to highlight this. Merry Christmas to you both. Yeah, Merry Christmas. So, as I say, you guys, you can see they've got the knife arch thing that he was talking about. And as I say, I don't think personally it's a bad idea. As I say, you can see from here that many people are coming through the knife arch. It's not going off, so it clearly doesn't go off over a bunch of keys in your pocket. I imagine it must detect something within that technology there that picks up things like knives. But as you heard him say, so that the lad that I said was detained and then taken into custody. The officer has just confirmed just then that actually he did get found with nothing on him. However, he was wanted on some serious alleged offences. So we've got a regular coffee, a nice festive pasty, and shitloads of sugars in my pocket. So Here you are, mate.
Oh, God bless you.
No, you're all good, mate. I've got sugars in that here, mate.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
I don't know how many you wanted. If you're anything like me, mate, I'll chuck loads in.
I'll chuck it all in anyway. Thank you, man.
No worries.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
No, you're all right, mate. You good though, yeah?
Yeah.
Things all right?
Yeah. Can't complain. There's always someone worse off than yourself, man.
Do you get much help? Is there much help out there for people like yourself that have got nowhere?
Since I've come up this way, I used to live in Boston,
Oh, okay.
I've come up this way every day. Well, Monday to Saturday, the food van comes out between 6 and half 6. So
is that every day?
Yeah.
And what time's that, mate?
Between 6 and half 6.
6:30 past 6.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and that stops just here, does it?
Yeah, here, and sometimes there's another one, like, but as it's getting colder, like, they're doing, like, hot food now.
Yeah.
That's more beneficial than, like, a cheese sandwich.
I get you. And it's all free, yeah? They don't charge you nothing. You can go there and get coffee and stuff like that, yeah?
Oh, not coffee, like.
No?
It's just like Sikhs that turn up in a van and
Okay.
they hand your food out.
Okay, so it's... Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
I know the Sikh community do quite a bit for the
they're
homeless.
very good people, very good people.
They are, indeed, yeah. Do you know what it is? I'm looking at maybe... Because I want to find out a little bit about how much help there is. Because what I want to do is look at trying to set up a permanent, every night, if possible, kind of soup kitchen. Where people can come, don't have nothing like that, nowhere where you can just come, get a hot drink.
No, nothing like that. Sometimes, you know, like, you can go to the church and then, like, have a meal. Yeah. But that's, like, very rare, like, it's not like, you know, like, a continuous thing, it's not all the time.
I get you.
You know, like, you know yourself, like, say, 2 o'clock in the morning, that's when the temperatures drop properly, like, you know, like.
Yeah, 2, 3, isn't it?
Yeah, even just like a cup of coffee, like, or warm soup. You know what I mean? That could keep somebody alive.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course. Of course.
You know, like, just the soup, like, you know. But now, to my knowledge, there's nothing like that around here.
No.
Something like that would be really appreciated.
Okay, well,
needed, really,
well, what I'm going to do is, what I want to do is I want to apply pressure on the council and ask them why it is that they haven't got something like this.
Like if you know the knowledge in that, like, that's what they need, somebody, you know, like, to put that to them.
Yeah, 100%.
They're not going to listen to somebody like myself.
What about things like the police and, you know, you get like the civil enforcement officers? Do they ever stop and try and speak to you? Do they ever ask you if you're all right? They do. They do. They're all right with that. They don't try and move you on and things like that.
I must admit, they're very good, like, you know, and they're asked, like, you know, is there any way that they can help? Yeah. Do they, you know, like, do they need numbers or something? Like, I don't want to go into a hostel, like, you know, like.
A lot of, I find, and I don't know if it's going to be the same for yourself, but a lot of people I ask about hostels say the reason they don't want to go there is because the environment in half of these hostels is worse than the environment on the street.
Of course it is, because, you know, I used to be a raving smackhead.
Right, okay.
You know, like, I'm on a methadone program now, And I want to stick to my methadone program. Life's hard enough as it is, apart from worrying about bloody...
Of course, no, of course.
Scoring gear all the time.
Of course,
Like, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm an alcoholic. You know, like, that is my problem at the minute. I drink too much. But when you're out in this, the drink does help, it warms you up. But
did you know that when you drink, it warms you up? But did you know when you actually drink alcohol, your body temperature, even if you drunk, say, on the hottest day of the year, when you drink alcohol, it makes your body temperature actually drop. So what that does, because I've been homeless, right? So what you do is you'll drink, because it makes you feel warm.
You've got more chance of catching
But the thing is you will catch something. Also, a lot of people sometimes just don't wake up. They'll go to sleep on a park bench and they don't wake up.
I've had friends. I've lost 5 or 6 friends because of that.
It's terrible.
You know, like, I've also lost friends because of, like, you know, like, they've got, the legs have gone gangrene and that. Like, you know, like, and they've got an infection.
And what's your name, mate?
My name's Kevin.
Kevin. My name's Scott, mate.
Nice to meet you.
And it's nice to speak to you, and thank you for answering a few questions, mate. It really helps. Like I say, I'm not here to be nosy. Here actually to try and get a bit of knowledge, and then I've got something then to go back to Walsall Council with and say, look, I've spoke to a few homeless individuals, and they're saying that there's nothing like this for them. Yes, you have. But even that, it's down to the Sikh community. It's not anything that the council run.
Oh, no.
So the council really just leave you out to you know?
They do that on their own back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So are you in round here often?
I'm here virtually every day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know when it's going to be. I don't want to promise it's going to be before Christmas. But over the Christmas period, me and a friend are going to be coming down, and we want to hand out a few packs and things.
Okay.
I'm going to try and look out for you, mate, all right? So if I find you, I'll try and bring you some stuff, just some stuff like some gloves, scarf, and things like that. Just things to keep you warm, mate.
Anything, man. No, it's really appreciated. Like,
would you use a tent? If someone handed you a tent, would you use a tent?
Like, I must admit, like, at the minute, like, as Christmas coming up, I've been fortunate, like, you know, I've only had to sleep, like twice, you know, like the last week.
Right, okay.
But the thing is, I don't want to put my friends in jeopardy, because
I get it.
If I stop there too many times, that's going to affect them. They could lose their property.
I get it. I get it,
what
mate. Yeah.
So it's like, you know, sofa surfing. On a couple of occasions, yeah, like I have to sleep in the, you know, like doorway. But I've got a Russian sleeping bag, right, you know, like once that's zipped up, you know, but the only thing that worries me is because I've had it done to me before, like in Bilston. I've been asleep in my sleeping bag and someone's set my sleeping bag on fire while I've been in it.
Wow.
You know,
wow.
Like, or you get people pissed and they start pissing on you, like kicking the shit at you when you're asleep.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
this is the thing, people don't realise it.
Being.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
And this is the problem that I have with, like, when I want to put these things to the council. Again, you're human beings. Why are you being left? We've got a major problem in this country at the minute, right? All these illegal migrants coming over, and I don't know if you know, but all the government are paying to put them in hotels, some of the top hotels, right? And there's some homeless people living outside these hotels while they're taking illegal immigrants.
I was actually, it's funny you saying that. I was in the Metro Hotel, but I was in there like with my girlfriend, and my girlfriend's 60. You know, like, and we ended up sleeping on the Glebe car park, for 10 days. 10 days sleeping on the car park. You know, like I've got like people having sex in front of me, like no further than that drain away.
Wow.
You know, like we had one sleeping bag, so my missus had to have that sleeping bag, and I couldn't sleep anyway because the slightest sound.
Yeah.
You know, like.
No, I get it, mate. I get it. Like I say, it's hard, man.
They're like, oh, you can go to Birmingham. You can go to Birmingham. My missus didn't want to go to Birmingham. You know.
The thing is, it's all right saying, oh, you can go to Birmingham, but there's no more in Birmingham necessarily than there is here. So why relocate?
With me, I suffer with anxiety. That's why I drink.
Yeah.
You know, I don't drink to get pissed. You know, like I drink so I can get through the day. So
keeps you, yeah.
Do right, so you know, like, try and make a couple of quid from me drinking that, and to get through the day. But I must admit, there is good people in Walsall. There really is. You know, it's the best place I've lived. Where
good.
It comes to helping.
No, that's good.
And people like this, you know, like they are helpful.
They are. No, that's good. That's good to know. It's good to know that they're not like, right, move on or whatever.
Nah.
But no, what I'm going to do, mate, is I'm going to get on because I don't want to take up any more time. Enjoy the pasty. Make sure it was a festive one. So you got a bit of taste of Christmas. And like I say, bro, it's been a pleasure. And I will definitely come down. Give me, like I say, if it's not before Christmas, definitely New Year. Yeah, and I'll come down and I'll sort you out, mate.
A lot of people appreciate it, man.
Like I say, all right, no worries, mate. Thanks very much, bro. So, you got to hear a little bit of that guy's story there. And yes, before I filmed him, I did ask off camera if it was okay to be filmed. And he said yes, but I tried to keep it off him as much as I could. But yeah, there you are. There's a little bit of somebody's story. And again, this is something I want to start applying pressure onto Walsall Council. Why it is that there's no soup kitchens or anything available for these people. After all, as you heard him say, he's a human being after all. It's nice to hear that the Sikh community here in Walsall go around every night and dish out food. So I'm going to actually come down maybe tonight actually and see if they're here. And we'll do a little video with some of the Sikhs and see if they're willing to answer some questions and see how long they've been doing what they've been doing for. But again, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. If you do like the video, do give it a thumbs up. Much love, God bless, and I hope everyone's getting ready for Christmas. Peace out.